Good morning, students. How are you all? Okay. So today we will start a new chapter, that is Constitution of India. This is a chapter in Civics, chapter 1 of standard 8. So before going to this chapter, let us first have a clear-cut idea about what is a constitution. What is a constitution? Constitution is a document, and we can say that constitution is the fundamental law of the land. What do you mean by fundamental law of the land? Supreme law of the land. Okay, so each and every democratic country in this modern world, they are running through the constitutional provisions. So each democracy, for its successful administration, each democracy needs a constitution or written document of laws and procedures. Understood all of you? So this is the constitution. Now come to our study, the Constitution of India. When the Constitution of India it was made, how it was made, what are the main features of Indian Constitution, all this we have to study in this chapter. So as you know, the Constitution of India, it came into force on 26th January 1950. And for this reason only, we are celebrating 26th January as the Republic Day of India. But today is 26th November. And today is which day, you know, children? 26th November is called as the Constitution Day. 26th November is called as the Constitution Day, Indian Constitution Day, because the writing of the Constitution, the drafting of the Constitution was finished on this day, that is 26th November 1949. And it came into force on 26th January 1950. This Constitution of India, it was written by a Constituent Assembly. Many prominent lawyers were there, eminent personalities were there in the Constituent Assembly. And the members of this Constituent Assembly, they brought the good things, the merits of all the political systems, constitutions or major constitutions, and they made our Indian Constitution a bulkiest constitution, the bulkiest constitution, the longest written constitution in the world. Then Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, he is called as the father of Indian Constitution. Now let us come to the point. What are the main characteristics of Indian Constitution or features of Indian Constitution? The main features of Indian Constitution are, number one is the preamble. Number one is what? The preamble. And students, you know, preamble is the introduction to the Constitution. Preamble is the key by which we can open the Constitution. Or in other words, we can say that from preamble, we can know about the aims and objectives of Indian Constitution. In this preamble, what is written? We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure all its citizens justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. So, to make India, we the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. That means India will be a sovereign country. That means what? It would be not under any outside control. Sovereign means the supreme power. The supreme power of India lies with the people. Then socialist country. Socialist country, how India is a socialist country? It is written down in our constitution. That means there is no wide gap between the haves and the have-nots, or the rich and the poor. Then secular. Secular means there is no state or official religion of its own. All the religions and religious people are alike or same in the eyes of the law. Then democratic. India is the largest democratic country. Democratic means all the people, they are important here, and the supreme power lies in the hands of the people. The people have an active participation in the running of the government. Then republic. Why India is called as a republic? Because the head of the executive of India, the president of India, is elected one. Apart from that, there are justice to secure all its citizens justice. Justice means three kinds of justice are there: social justice, economic justice, and political justice. Liberty. Liberty means liberty of thought and expression. Equality. Equality means equality of status and opportunity. And fraternity. Fraternity means assuring the dignity of individuals and to establish common brotherhood in India. This is written down in the preamble of Indian Constitution. Then Indian Constitution, it is the second characteristic of Indian Constitution is that preamble is the first feature or characteristic. Second feature of Indian Constitution is that it is the longest constitution, longest written constitution in the world. Longest written constitution in the world. So when it came into force during that time, Indian Constitution, it was having how many articles, children? 395 articles, and 8 schedules were there. Okay, so it was the longest it is the longest constitution of the world. It was having 395 articles, but now presently Indian Constitution is having nearly 448 articles. And apart from that, if we compare Indian Constitution with other constitutions like USA Constitution, USA is a major political system, but USA is having only 7 articles, whereas Indian Constitution is so lengthy that it was having 395 articles. Now more than 400 articles are there in the Indian Constitution. Okay, so how Indian Constitution became the bulkiest or the longest constitution in the world? Because the founding fathers of Indian Constitution, they did? They brought the good things or the merits of each and every constitution, and they incorporated in Indian Constitution and made it the longest constitution of the world. So what they have brought? From UK, we have brought the parliamentary democracy. From USA Bill of Rights, we have got the fundamental rights. Then from the Vienna Constitution of Germany, the founding fathers of Indian Constitution, they brought the emergency power of the president. Okay, then the DPSP or Directive Principle of State Policy. This was borrowed from the Irish Constitution, and for this reason it became the longest written constitution in the world. The other features we'll study in our next class. Okay, thank you.